Good morning, children. Welcome back with the next new session. So, in this session, we are going to discuss the question and answers part from lesson number 18, Caste Discriminations and Struggle for Equality, from 7th Standard textbook. So, I hope you understood the lesson very well of part 1 and part 2, and finally, we are ending up the lesson with the question and answers explanation. Okay, so here I can see there are 6 question and answers from this lesson. So, I'll be reading these questions one by one and let you know the meaning of these questions as well. Okay, so let's begin with the first question. What is the difference between being punished for a mistake and being discriminated against? Was the child Ambedkar being punished or discriminated against? Okay, so they are asking what is the difference between the punishment that is given to the child when he has done a mistake, and when a child has given punishment when he was seen in a different way. In the story of the person Valmiki, we have seen that the person was treated in a bad way by their teacher. Okay, so what is what do you think, is it a what kind of a punishment it is? You have to show the difference between the punishment that is given. So here they are asking with an example of the child Ambedkar being punished or discriminated against, but actually here the Valmiki, in this lesson, as we have seen the autobiography of Valmiki here, so Valmiki was given punishment in that way. So you can show the difference between the child who is getting here punishment with a mistake, and a child who has not done a mistake, but the discrimination means showing the difference that he has come from a low caste, that we have discussed the story about that person, no, Valmiki. So about that kind of a difference you have to write here. Okay, then do you think it is possible to make friends across caste? What kind of a problems will you have to overcome for this? So what they are asking is, what is it possible to make friends with other caste? So is it possible, that means our low caste people can make friendship with the high caste people? Okay, is it possible? So if it is, what kind of a problem? So if it is, so what kind of a problems will come if people of low caste and high caste are friends together? So what kind of a problems are going to come, and how to overcome such problems? So you just have to explain them. Okay, then third question. Our constitution abolished the practice of untouchability and declared it as a crime. Do you think it has been fully abolished in practice? So what they are asking is, so our constitution, our Indian constitution have said that then untouchability is a crime, that no one should treat like no one in the country of India will be treated as untouchable. So if a person treats other person like an untouchable, so it is a crime. Okay, so they are asking, do you think it is fully abolished? Abolished means whether this kind of a punishment, whether this kind of giving punishments is fully taken off from the country or not. If it is, what you have to explain. That means there are no untouchabilities in the country, that no one teases other person about the topic of untouchability. You just have to explain it. So whether the society is free from the problem of untouchability or not, you have to explain it. Okay, then let's question number 4. Why do you think people want to marry within their caste? Will their help to preserve caste inequalities? So why do people think that they wanted to marry only in their caste only? Okay, so actually what happens is, why people want to marry in their own caste is because the families of each other will know the traditions, as well as their own community get increased. Okay, so that is the main case. But now in the present days, we see different people, different caste people or different religions people are also marrying each other. So there is no such difference. But in those days, long back in those days, there's a lot of difference, where like marriages in other caste is a very problematic one. Okay, so will this help to prevent caste inequalities? So if people get married to any other religion, so what kind of problems it comes, and what happens to the exactly caste is going to get damaged or not? So you have to explain it. Then question number 5. How can your school help in ending caste based inequalities? So for example, if in your school there are some caste based problems, that means caste problems are there in your school. So what are you going to do for such a problem? What are the steps that you are going to do to take care about such a sensitive topic of untouchability or problem of inequality? So how you are going to end up, you just have to explain in your own words. Okay, so finally the last sixth question, read the third paragraph of the page number 168 and comment on it. So there is a paragraph in the page number 168. You just have to read the paragraph and comment in your own words. Okay, so these are 6 question and answers from the lesson number 18, caste discriminations and struggle for equalities in 7th class. Okay, I hope you understood these 6 question and answers very well. So you can write these 6 question and answers in your own words once you understand the concept of the lesson, because it's all just their autobiography as well as the problems our people once have faced during those times. It was all about that. So it is a small lesson. I hope you understood the lesson as well as the question and answers very well. We'll meet up in the next upcoming class. Till then, bye children. Thank you. Have a nice day.